Welcome to ezdemo monogram system. In this demo we'll show you how the program works, what the capabilities are, and how flexible it is. In ezdemo, we first choose our font style. If we want to see what characters come or are available in that font style, we just click on the shape here. We can see the characters available. In this case we have multiple alphabets for each character, some alternate characters, and some special symbols. To do a simple monogram, I just basically come in here and I can type in the characters, and you notice that it builds the monogram for me up here in the preview window. I can control the width of stitching just by sliding this indicator. I can control the density. I can put trims between words or letters, or no trims. ezdemo does automatic lock stitches if I use the trims. I can also control the height or sewing height of the lettering, from as low as 1/4 inch up to 6 inches for most fonts, just by clicking on the button here. If I decide that I want to change the font style, I just simply can choose a new font style and recreate the lettering with the new font. Now let's get into some of the unique things that we can do with ezdemo. Because these are monogram fonts, you notice that the letters are already pre-shaped based on which character they are in the monogram. The E here is sloped toward the center, the R is pretty much straight across, and the L is sloped up toward the end. And monograms are built this way, so we've actually created this monogram from 3 different alphabets, which is impossible to do on an embroidery software system. So some of the things we can do is, let's take a look at the font again, the available characters, and you notice that we have some special characters here. And with each character we notice that there's a number which relates to an alphabet number, and then a keystroke which actually makes that shape. The letters are the same way. You notice letter A has 3 font possibilities: font A, or alphabet 1, alphabet 2, and alphabet 3 for the letter A. And you notice that that's where we get the different sloping letters from. So in this case, I might want to put these little characters here on the beginning and ending of my monogram, and we notice that it's alphabet 1 @ symbol and then alphabet 2 @ symbol. So to apply that, we go to the settings and we have to put ourselves in manual mode, and we have to actually select the alphabet numbers for each of the letters: alphabet 1, alphabet 2, and alphabet 3. And then come here at the beginning and I put alphabet 1 @ symbol, and you notice it creates the end cap there. And alphabet 2 @ symbol creates the next one. And that's how we use special characters in the monogram fonts. At the same time, if I wanted to widen up the stitch width, and notice how close those stitches are getting to each other, or those characters are getting to each other, I can then decide I want to go in and kern between the characters by placing the cursor and clicking the kern button. And increase the spacing between the characters. And again, we do this all in the settings, manual mode of the program. I'm going to go ahead and clear out what I've done here, and let's look at the font again. You notice we have some special characters that are either a diamond or a circle shape that we can actually place the monogram inside of. And these diamond and circle shapes will sew out around the monogram. So I notice here, for instance, the circle is a alphabet 1 and a %sign. So what I'll do is I'll come in, I'll put in alphabet 1 and the %sign, make my circle, and then go ahead and put in the characters again: alphabet 1 E, alphabet 2 R, alphabet 3 L. Now if they don't come in centered, that's okay. We can actually kern the lettering to the center of the circle, like so. Maybe narrow those stitches up a little bit. And there we go. We've created another monogram with a special shape. If I want to look at the specs of the monogram, then I just click here. It shows me how tall and how wide that will sew and how many stitches as well. Another special character, what we call an alternate character, that you'll only find in monogram fonts are the MC. In this case, you'll notice it's alphabet 2, small m, a keystroke. So to do that, again, we'll choose alphabet number 1 for the first character. Then if it's an MC name, let's look at that again. It's alphabet 2, small m for MC. Alphabet 2, small m. You notice that the C sits inside of the M. And then alphabet 3, L. And we create a 3-letter monogram for the MC people, McDonald, McDowell, people like that. It's a unique alternate method of creating that monogram. Let's take a look at a script font here, a connecting script. And you notice in that font we have special characters. For instance, the star, which is basically an asterisk on the keypad. So we might type asterisk and then a name. And you notice that it will sew the special character and then start sewing the lettering next to it. The lettering is off the screen here for recording purposes, but it did actually type out the whole name in a connecting script. And that is the idea behind the EZgram program. Very simple to use, very easy. Once you're finished laying out your lettering, you just click Save. We actually automatically create a DST file, which is a Tajima formatted file. You can write it anywhere on the hard drive or straight to a floppy disk, and it's ready to run on your machine. All these fonts have been converted over to run on embroidery machines rather than monogram machines. So this is very unique. And basically that's how the program works. We do one line at a time currently. We'll be expanding the program as we go on to offer more and more. We currently have font packs available that come in addition to the 5 standard fonts with the program. Those are all purchased separately. Ultimately, by the time we're done, we should have around 300 font styles to choose from over the next several weeks.